I love to think about it as Miami Art Week more than Basel, even though, it's Basel is so important. But I like to think of how great an opportunity it is for our local artists and for our local organizations to be seen by many people from around the world. My name is Dani Tapia, and I'm the founder and curator for Art Scene 365. Pretty much all the institutions and local venues will have an offering during Miami Art Week, and they are great choices for the public, for the locals, to actually be part of the Miami Art Week without necessarily probably incurring into the expenses of the art fairs or the traffic, and at the same time have the opportunity to be part of the excitement. The museums, for example, the Perez Art Museum always has new shows, new offerings, and it's a great venue for people who wants to go and be part of it without being in the mainland, without necessarily going to Miami Beach. Also, at Locus Projects, a local artist, Cornelius Tulo, is going to have an installation, and I'm looking forward. Cornelius has had a great year. He had shows in New York, have had some installations over here, but I'm really looking forward to what he's going to do at Locus, because this is what Locus Projects is known for, like giving artists an opportunity to really stretch themselves, stretch their practice, and create something new. I am very excited for a program that the City of Miami Beach put together called No Vacancy, where basically they do an open call and commission 12 artists to do installations at local hotels. And then this is open to the public, completely free, and it gives the artists an opportunity to do an installation, to show their work.
My name is Deja Carrington, and I am the co-founder and executive director of Commissioner. Some of the things that I'm most excited about is this artwork commission that we're doing with Giovanna Gonzalez. We commissioned Giovanna in season 3 of Commissioner to do a performance and installation, and she'll be bringing that back in an all-new iteration called Play Lay A Act 6 at Untitled Art Fair, but it's going to be free and open to the public. So imagine performance on the sands of Miami Beach that really explore movement as a political act. Another initiative I'm very excited about is what's happening over at the historic Hampton House. I mean, this is one of the gems of Miami, the last hotel of the Green Book, and I think more recently known for being featured in the film One Night in Miami, where Sam Cooke and Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X come together to have that monumental conversation. But they're going to be hosting range of programming, including an exhibition with a collection of Beth DeWitty. They're going to be featuring a sculpture by Reginald O'Neill, as well as an exhibition by Miami's own Jared McGriff. Some of the ways in which I like to plan my week is geographically, because traffic is real. So first of all, I decide whether it's a day to be in Miami Beach or it's a day to be on the mainland. The other thing that I like to do is really just focus on the artists I know. And then I think about what are some of the events or some of the exhibitions I can see that I won't see any other time of year. Because this is a special time to be able to catch a pop-up show or something more ephemeral. So I like to try and do something very different. I ask myself, is it weird enough? Is it interesting enough? Am I gonna like the vibe? And that's how I do it. I also like to stick to maybe only 2 to 3 things a day. I know there's this impetus to want to have it all, but sometimes you just need to be present with the work. And so I try and take that pressure off and really just kind of align with my values and step into the places I want to be.
There's also a lot of people and families and that live on the west side of the county that sometimes have a harder time reaching or accessing the cultural offerings. So that's why it's so important also to balance a little bit the offerings towards the west side of the county. Of course, on that side we have the Frost Art Museum, which is a jewel of a museum, and the Doral Contemporary Art Museum.
In terms of navigating the mainland, There's just so much going on between Miami-based galleries. So my trick is always to just input it in a map. So I start with the Museum of Contemporary Art in North Miami, which is going to be showing an incredible exhibition with Detroit-based artist Jamia Richards, and then work my way down south. And from there, you can go to the galleries in Little Haiti, maybe have a stopover at the historic Hampton House, pass by the Rubel Collection, come all the way back up for Primary and Spinello projects, gradually end at New Art Dealers Art Fair. The most important thing about Art Week is to just be really curious and to remember that you belong in any space that you enter in. So ask the questions, dive into the work, stay present, try and meet the artist if you can. I think at best you come away from Art Week with new relationships, with new topics that you want to look further into, maybe with a travel plan to go visit the artists in a studio wherever they may live. I think it's a time to build on friendship. It's a time to immerse yourself in art, and also a time to enjoy Miami